out of my mind, I know. These are crazy thoughts and ideas. It's really what we're doing is we're Hey, good morning, my friends. Dr. Rob Kiltz, how you doing? Mind, body, smile, starting the day with mindfulness. This is the key to unlocking the beauty and the betterment of your life and your day. Start the day with the breath and smile. And thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. As I awaken from the pillow, I'm always imagining the beauty of life. And troubles abound to all of us. It's the nature of life. But they're the presence and the treasures of your journey. And all you need to do is begin to change the thinking of the day. And listening and learning and reading and practicing best practices. And where you headed was the intention I wrote in my inspirational intention book, but I think it's changed to headed in the right direction. That means wherever you're going is in the right direction, but there are ways to learn through the stumbling blocks and the stepping stones and the conversion of those things into a better way and a better day. If you're doing things that are going to be harmful and hurtful to yourself or others, well, my friends, you know that's not the direction you should be heading. You got to make some adjustments. You're learning from others. This is what I do each and every day to start the day, reading the gospel, reading the philosophy, the self-help books, all the means of growing and improving my life. And if you look at my keto lifestyle, you'll see some great references, but simply go to my drkiltz.com, Mind, Body, Smile. But truly what you want to do is get your journal and begin to write in the day, every day to start the day. And where are you headed? Well, in the right direction has got to be the way. And as you're beginning to read and write and watch and listen and learn, the universe will unfold a better way for you this day. As a physician, a fertility specialist, yet I went through, obviously, the pre-medical school training, the medical school training, an internship in internal medicine, and then OBGYN, and then a fellowship in reproductive endocrinology. But truly the majority of what I've learned is through what I've dug into myself and read and listened to and spoken with and analyzed thoughts and ideas that I've been taught as a physician. And so much of what I've learned is like, we learned a lot of things, but it may be that many of them are incorrect or not fully finished yet. And the ideas that we're learning in science often are missing the spiritual part of it, the enthusiasm, the passion, the gratitude, the love, and the possibilities of what we're learning maybe aren't correct. We're learning a system that maybe has kept us getting sicker and sicker and sicker, rather than helping us find the wellness in more natural and easy methods. What I've learned is what you put in the mind and the mouth actually matters most. And the frequency of what you put into those things, and then how you choose to move the body. Slow it down, cool it down. One meal a day. Infinite, mindful, meditative, positive thoughts in the day. That's the first thing you want to practice. In medicine and science, we're forgetting the spiritual part. Simply get a book, look online, find a coach, a cheerleader. Learn the successes through the mindful practices of love and kindness and gratitude. Critical for all of us. In Western medicine, we're into shots, pills, surgeries, and maybe some treatments that are simply making the symptoms go away, but aren't taking care of and eliminating the cause of the diseases. That's the thing that I'm learning more than anything. We want to eliminate the causes: ill thinking, ill foods, and ill motion of life. But it all begins in what you're putting in the mind. One meal at night. Rest and digest. Some coffee, tea, or water, mostly water throughout the day. Eliminate everything else. Those power drinks, all those things that are going to give you a boost. You want to take some naps and rest and slow it down. Not to go for a power walk, but do a mindful moments. Breath and smile. Go and hang out and shoot some photography out in nature. Or dictate a note or write a note. Do some things that are going to be inspirational and positive to your life. But the worry that we bring builds the wart, right? The wart is growing. Boy, that wart is growing. It's a virus. It's something we don't know what it is. It's inflammation. This information of inflammation is really something that just changed my life. But the most important thing that changed my life was the mindful practice every day to start the day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. William James wrote, "The greatest discovery of my generation is that human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind." Well, it's actually very ancient in our humanity. We have been talking about methods of the mind since the dawn of time. Remember, who's the decider of the things? You and I are. When we analyze our thoughts, it's easy to predict the possible outcome of our future and to see where our energy is headed. Headed in the right direction, I say. When we are in control of our thoughts and we are mindful about the type of thoughts we allow into our consciousness, we are better able to control the outcome of our life circumstances. When we let our thoughts control us and allow negativity, doubt, and fear into our consciousness, it manifests into our life by delivering the negative reality, the fear, the worry, the regret, the judgment, my stomach, my skin, my joints, my mind, and everything. I'm out of my mind, I know. These are crazy thoughts and ideas. It's really what we're doing is we're identifying some ideas that help us live a better life. And I've learned from so many out there. Our higher self does not make any distinction between positive and negative thoughts. In actuality, we judge them as good or bad, but you can learn from both sides, by the way. Are they helpful or hurtful? We simply manifest the thoughts that we spend the most time and energy thinking about. This is the reason we must be mindful of our thoughts, because our thoughts tell us exactly where we are headed. Mind the mind. All right. Where are you headed? Well, always in the right direction. Now, as a physician, a healthcare specialist, and we all self-identify ourselves. As a fertility doctor, I help those suffering from infertility, inability to conceive, or those that have miscarriages, or those that choose to have a boy or a girl, or reduce the risk of having some genetic disorder. But what I've learned on the way is that inflammation is the cause of all disease. And it begins in the mind and what you put in the mouth. One meal at night, rest and digest. And the reason to drink the water and not eat food, not snacks, not seeds, no nuts, vegetables, fruit, fiber are all sugar, and they're inflammatory, and they're the plant chemicals that plants make to defend themselves from the herbivores and the omnivores, and even to manipulate us in ways that I know where we headed in crazy ways. But this was the game changer. I became a carnivore nearly 10 years ago. I always ate meat, but never fatty meat. The moment I eliminated the lean meat and added the fatty meat and eliminated the fruits and vegetables, seeds and nuts, and eating throughout the day, bingo, bowel bleeding gone, arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines, gone. Amazing. The health and wellness that I've learned through so many, Anders Ehrenfeld, Ken Berry, Gary Taubes, Georgia Eads. There's so many people out there to learn the story, but it's simple. This is an ancient story. We are infinitely, mostly hunters and occasional gatherers. We're not grazing animals. And to all those that choose to still eat mostly a plant-based diet, you want to make sure you micronize them, cook them well, but add the fat. Critical. Turns out that fat's the only fuel for the Ferrari. We are the Ferraris. And we should slow it down. Infinite, mindful, joyful moments a day. Fatty ribeye steak and liver, the bone marrow, you want to drink the bone broth. You want to change it up. Fat is the fuel for the Ferrari. We are meant to go and fast. And fasting is lasting. And this is the trick of the universe. As a physician, my job is to impart ideas that'll help you in your health and wellness. It's simple. Begin the day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. Don't jump up to fuel and improve the metabolism, because in fact, your metabolism is doing what it always will do. By adding food, you add inflammation, you heat, the gut ferments, and my friends, deadly. Now I know this stuff didn't make sense to me either, and it may not make sense to you. The healthiest diet is 3 to 6 healthy vegetable, fruit, fiber meals a day, and lean meat, but no red meat, my friends. That is the deadly combination. And we wonder why. The cause of cancer and disease is mostly, I don't know. But why couldn't it be vegetables, fruit, and fiber? My friends, it is. This is a hard one. My belief is it's simply caused by our healthy lifestyle. 3 to 6 fruit, vegetables, seeds, and nut meals a day, and exercise. Slow it down, cool it down. What you're forgetting is putting in here more mindful, loving, kind, generous thoughts in the day. Now, thank you for joining me. A little crazy concepts and ideas that I too thought, no way, crazy. There's a lot to learn for all of us. Dig deep. But remember, the research that you're reading is also biased and judgmental. The ivory tower will pay for only certain things to be published. And I know, I didn't believe it either. So I went on my personal journey to do it myself, which healed all of my bowel problems, my migraines, arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, all gone. Now at 65, I've never felt better. 0 exercise. But what I do is I make sure I create things. I share ideas. But to simply get on a treadmill and burn energy, it is the most worthless, insane, crazy thing we do. I know. I used to do it too. God bless you, my friends. Enjoy the crazy concepts. Don't believe me. Look for yourself. Take care.